After my recent flurry of overlooked tracks, concept tracks, ticky-tack street circuits, it's nice to come back to a classic. How is Hockenheim not on the schedule? It's challenging, it's fast, it's flowing. There's actual grass on the side of the road. Need I say more? Anyways, let's examine Hockenheim coming to the green at the start-finish line. Turn 1 is a tight, perfect kink to challenge you. Just got to make sure you throttle out just enough that you're keeping it inside the lines there with at least 2 tires. Now we're going through turn 2 and 3. Make sure you keep it tight on the exit of turn 3 because you want to get back for the switchback right there to turn 4. You want to get that, nail that apex so that you go full throttle, full speed as much as possible down turn 5, I guess, Parabolica. It's a turn with a DRS zone. Anyway, late break into turn 6, the hairpin. Look around the 100-meter board for that one. Come around here, try to track out as far as possible. I didn't really do a great job doing that there. Turn 7 and 11 look kind of familiar on approach. Look for the grandstand. You'll know you're in turn 7 off to the right there. Turn 8, hard braking again, kind of similar to the hairpin. Throttle out just a touch to turn 10, just to square up the exit. I could have probably tracked out a little more there, probably more time lost there. Look for the video board, turn 11. Again, turn 7, grandstand, turn 11, video board. And look for, on your right-hand side there, gap in the fence for turn 12. 13 through 16 here is probably the most technical part of the track, and I, to be fair, probably goofed the entrance of turn 15 there. Probably a little bit of time lost. Coming around here, swing as far out as you can without going off the track, because that's a lap around Hockenheim. Now this 114.9 would have been just outside of the field for the last race F1 did here in 2019, and I mean just, probably a couple of tenths. I could reduce that a little bit, as I was saying during the walkthrough here, but I just wanted to get through this really quickly just to get this up here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Next up is the race against myself versus the AI after the music.
Oh, golly. Anybody get dizzy yet? Pass. Oh! Figure out if I was the idiot or... That's it. We win. That was a lot of fun. That one.
65 laps around Hockenheim. We're starting P18. Not a great qualifying. But as I was saying, we're basically even. We are even with the AI as far as setups go. So we have a fighting chance to actually drive a good car today. And we're getting run over here by Leclerc.
Left side. Clear left. Left side.
Second to last race of the spring season. It's this one. And then we're heading over to Imola. It's going to be lots of puddles for that one. Nowhere to pass here. Stroll's kind of taking the line I wanted to take. Lap 1 done, and we've gained a spot, I think.
17th place.
Hockenheim, one of those tracks that F1 really should be racing at, especially if they're not also racing at Nürburgring, right? Like, this is just a classic track. Kind of flat, but that's okay. Ooh, almost getting rear-ended by Norris there.
Clear left, left side. Clear left. left. Keep it steady. Hold your line. Clear left.
I remember this might have been one of the last races I did last year for F1 before I gave up on that season, just due to time constraints. I think I actually remember Hunter showing up and chatting on that stream. Might have even been a first, I don't know. I don't know when you came in the door. Alright, that's a pass. We might be lining up for two if we can really get deep on the brakes. Yeah, we've got the soft tires. We can actually do things today.
Still there. Clear to the left.
Sergeant throwing dirt at us back here. Oh shoot, there is a bonus point that I didn't account for in the standings, so somebody's got one more point. That's another pass down.
Clear to the left.
Yes, yes. Rumble strip kind of making it hard to put the power down, though. They're all in a line right now. Thank you. Thank you, Jim. Up to P12. Whoa! Somebody's around ahead of us. One of the Ferraris. I think it was Sainz. We'll see if he made it through that or if he's a DNF. We've also got somebody stranded in 22nd. That was Piastri. So a couple of DNFs on that lap. P10, we're in the points. About a tenth of the race down, 10%.
Somebody's diving
Far
inside.
right. Keep it steady. Clear right.
Ooh, that was ugly. I wanted to give Hülkenberg some room as he lunged down inside and kind of got myself high centered on the rumble strip on the outside there.
One side. Clear on the left.
Should I have been poking my nose in there? I don't know. That was close call. Inside through this big long arc with the DRS, not a chance for Stroll.
Good pass. Well done. Far right. Still there. Clear to the right.
Bottas, on the other hand, pretty sharp there.
Okay, Bo. The next car is Bottas.
Give me some battery here for a little bit. Ooh, we got a car wide.
That's good consistency. Keep it up. On your left.
So narrow, that little straightaway. And then the pit lane line comes up,
Clear left.
like the pit exit line. And I'm not particularly sure if they would allow me to go over the line there. I'm assuming yes, because it's so narrow otherwise, like one car width.
Still there. Clear left. Sweet pass, mate. Car right. Right side.
Wow, we got hit from behind.
On your left.
I think it was
Clear on
Bottas.
Left side. Clear left.
Not cool. Now we're just trying to get back to where we belong. Magnussen going for the pass there. We'll back out of it.
Left side.
3 wide.
Clear left.
We'll handle that pretty efficiently. Now it's me getting into the back of people. Can we get Perez here? Well, it wasn't the cleanest pass I've ever done. And that was accidental on my part. That's just sloppy. I missed my turn in. But we're up to P12. Thank you, Jim. I was on top of it. Oop, that's not the way to keep it, though. Going wide there. So easy to go wide there because it's a corner that kind of challenges you to carry as much speed. You don't really need to brake for it. But it's narrow, so it's like kind of eye of a needle kind of a thing. Okay, car, that's fine. You just turn in your own time. No pressure. I think I'm still a little gear shy after Miami there. I can go down into first gear here and help me get around corners. The risk of spinning out isn't as high. What's an apex anyway?
Ricardo is leading the race.
My teammate's in first, huh? Alright. Come on, Nifty, get down into first in the hairpin. Good lap. Maybe I do brake a little bit into turn one. Might not be the most necessary thing in the world on like a technical level, but on a comfort level, just makes that turn a lot easier to digest. All right, now let's get down into first gear, right? There we go. Much better turn. This is actually a lot of fun right now because, like I was saying kind of in the preamble, the AI is pretty quick, so I'm actually driving a car that is set up nicely.
Yellow flag. Far right, clear right.
And I can kind of work my way up just kind of as the car is intended to do. By the way, Stroll just wedged it into the wall back there. I think that's probably a DNF.
front is now 1.3 seconds.
Right now I'm just kind of building the battery. That's going to come in handy later, I hope. Did you say Russell was leading? That'd be kind of cool, because this is Mercedes' backyard, right? He is the other Mercedes, right? We were really blood in the water on Bottas after that turn. Kind of hear the Jaws theme as we're getting up on the rear wing here. Bop, 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 bop.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear to the left.
Got him? Tsunoda there, kind of know where to drive to. Like if I had gotten inside of Hülkenberg, forced an issue, there's no clearance for either of us because we're bottled up behind Yuki there. Ooh, everybody's braking hard there, okay.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
There we go, up to P9. Oh, that was a bad idea. Glad we both made it through the other side.
Okay, right, the next car is Hockenheim.
Side. Hold your line. Clear to the left.
That'll do. Thanks for coming. Actually, we're gonna get the draft on Ocon too.
Left
See if we can get two of them down one straightaway. I think we can. Up to P7. With a bit of distance between us and the rest of the guys ahead. Gives us some room to operate.
Gap to Hamilton ahead is increasing. It's now 7.2 seconds. 7th.
Seven seconds back from the lead cars. They're all kind of hooked up with each other, so, you know, we've got a good chance to gain ground here.
Seconds.
Of course, me saying Russell was leading and it being Mercedes' background. Audi is also a German company. Probably would like to spoil the party with all the Mercedes branding around. Myself and Ricardo trying to play spoiler there. If you want to do some like German politics with it or something. About a little less than a third of the way through this one. I kind of feel like something's going to happen up there. I think it just did. Somebody's going to get spun off or something. Was it Verstappen? Yeah, he rejoined, but Verstappen got kind of punted into the runoff. It's now 1-2 in the championship, or 6-7 in the race here. It'll be interesting to see, without any competition, how quickly Verstappen catches them, or if we catch him. Like, alone in clean air. What is truly the running order. So I bought the Formula Hybrid 2023 and kind of waiting to see if somebody will make an Audi skin for it. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So I might switch manufacturers at the end of the quote-unquote season here. To go to the Formula Hybrid 2023. This is the 2022 right now. And I'm excited to use the 23. It seems like it's going to be a lot more fun to drive. Not that this is bad or anything, but just seems like a grippier car. And I like the engine noise better that it comes with, which you can always sub that out. You know, there's mods to do engine noise, but after a while I got tired of playing with that, trying to figure out what sounds best and all that. So Verstappen caught the end of the lineup there, but I don't feel like we lost time to him, so we're probably just about at Verstappen's pace. But he's in the middle of traffic now, so we'll probably get to the tail end of that situation. I'm also hopeful that the AI is faster with the 23.
Ahead is now 1.0 seconds.
Hey, Mythic, how you doing? It's going P7, and we're threatening for more. How you doing, buddy? This is the second race of the morning for me. First one was not so good. Did some spinning, finished 9th, which was a great recovery drive, but could have had better. Whoa! Hamilton really getting on the apron there and kicking the back end. We've got the DRS. We might get around both Hamilton and Verstappen. We'll take that. Yeah, about 9:30 my time, our time. By the way, up to P5. I'm always looking for when are the hours that fit with my schedule, that fit with planet Earth's schedule, things like that, you know? I kind of missed last week, so eager to get the show on the literal road here. That's our teammate Ricardo ahead of us.
On your left. Clear left.
Russell is now in the lead.
All right, we'll take P4 from our teammate.
Pass.
Hey, lurk! Lurk, lurk, lurk. Inflate my view count. Make people think I'm more popular than I am. Hey, thanks for the resub, Mythic. Woo! Couple of resubs today. That's nice. Thank you all. Hey, I made that little JPEG. Back in the before times. Actually, it's probably a PNG, but who cares? So probably about halfway here. Russell retakes the lead. I did not. I use OBS. All the special Streamlab goodies are not on my system. I could always switch to Streamlabs. It used to be when I was streaming off my laptop. Streamlabs didn't work with it. That was about a year and a half ago now. I could definitely switch over to Streamlabs if there was a good reason to. Just kind of got used to OBS. Oh, that's fair. We gotta get you streaming, my man. Race cars are great and all, but the people might have other demands that aren't being met. Like good content.
Alonso in front is now 2.3 seconds.
Well, that's good. I mean, assuming you came to some resolutions for less than $200. Well, yeah, optimum here. Like a whole new computer or something? We're gonna have the DRS on Alonso here. Let's see if we can get a pass done going into the hairpin. Feeling like a pretty good chance here. Yeah. Oh, but then we outbroke ourselves, but that's okay. Got it done. Yeah. Go take that shower. On the podium, P3. Wait a minute. That wasn't halfway. Halfway would be like 32. I thought it was 55, not 65. Oops. Let's back it down to battery mode here. Give the AI a chance. We're on the podium. Time to reconsider the difficulty level. Cut the engine a little bit. Give me less horsepower. We've always got our trusty ballast up in the top left corner as well.
Alonso behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Set it on build and battery. Oh, bad. Missed my brake marker. Got away with it. So I insert these races that they don't actually visit into the schedule where they make sense to me. So for instance, this is coming between Miami and Imola. Kind of makes sense, right? Between Florida and Italy is Germany, right? Makes sense as far as like a travel itinerary. I also used to look at, or I also used I looked at old F1 schedules. Why can't I speak today? I looked at old F1 schedules, and when I could, when it would make sense to, I would kind of be like, okay, so Hockenheim was a spring race, right? Last time, so we'll try and set it in the spring sometime, you know, things like that. But you can only do that so much before you really start getting into conflicts. So by switching over to battery mode, just giving ourselves less power, and me kind of having a garbage hairpin there, seems like we're just kind of holding our own now. I don't think we're really gaining on Russell, but I also don't think we're really losing to Alonso behind us. And shout out to Pierre Gasly in the Alpine, or the Alpine, I guess, for loitering in first place right now. Probably should have just run this race on medium tires. That's okay, I just kind of make it up as I go. It's possible, statistically, point-wise, if we finish ahead of Verstappen, like if we gain points on him,
Russell ahead is now
might put the season out of reach. Might like clinch us the spring season, which those get tabulated into a championship standing as one column, along with summer and fall, to create the whole championship. Seems like we're still closing the gap on Russell. I like it, even though we're in battery mode. Quite the gap behind us, though. Especially a little intrigued that Verstappen isn't kind of all over the back of whoever. I mean, he's supposed to be the fastest driver in the field according to my rankings, but well, the game chooses to ignore those often. Starting next season for the summer, might tweak that a bit so that he's got a bit more of an advantage, along with a couple of the other guys who are supposed to be front runners. Nothing wrong with Pierre Gasly, just doesn't feel ultra realistic having him run up front. You really are closing in on Russell. Probably DRS, yeah, there it is. We'll zoom right up.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Successful defense, but we're going to get it again. He's going super inside.
Left side.
It's okay, we'll
Clear on
get
the left.
down the arcing straight here.
Nice one, bud. Nice one, mate.
But we're inside for the hairpin, although we didn't even have to. I was thinking, you know, if we take the outside line there, we get the inside line for the hairpin, but we didn't even need it. We just kind of got it done.
The captain, Russell, behind is increasing. It's now 1.1.
DRS, looking for a move on first. Not here. But we are lurking. Kind of feels inevitable in the next lap or two. Is this it for the lead?
Far left. Clear left. Far left.
He's going to hang on.
Clear left. On your left.
Mounting a defense through here is real hard. He's going to have the DRS though, I think. We certainly don't have it. Yeah, you can see him shoot up. Going to take the inside going into the hairpin.
Clear right.
Can we like over under him? No, he's going to be very tidy with that.
Keep it steady. Hold your line. Clear right.
Clear there? I don't know if we're actually clear. Giving
Right
just a
side.
little bit of respect to that outside lane. Not sure we ever actually cleared him. Over under here.
To the left. Hold your line. Clear to the left.
There we go. Now we've got separation and we're in first. Now if we can get a second ahead of him before the next DRS zone, kind of think this is going to stick for the race with about, what, 25 to go? He is going to have DRS here.
Control the track, forcing to find the gap.
And can we extend it to 1.0? No, he's gaining still.
Gap 2, Gasly behind us now, not protected.
We're not out of the woods yet. He's hanging back there. There we go. That might do it. That might settle it. He's out of DRS range at that point. Ah. That was bad.
That front is hot.
He's still hanging around? That was about as good as I can hit that. Pretty sure he's not going to get DRS on that. Doesn't seem like it.
Temperatures look good.
Alright, now we're just building ourselves insurance in the form of time. Pretty well clear of Gasly and the rest of the field. Perez is in 20th. Wow, what a bad day for him. We did see him get sideways early on, right? Coming to the line, 20 to go. Hockenheim is a fun track. I think it's one of those formulas, just keep it simple, right? Like, we don't have a lot of squiggly parts. You can kind of just see the shape of it just is the track, you know? A lot of times you look at racetracks and you're like, man, you could just draw a straight line between all these turns, especially in F1. F1 tracks are a lot like that, where, you know, you get like that, the wiggly section of Coda or wherever, right, where you're just left-right weaving. It's like you could have just drawn a straight line here. Not a lot of that here. Kind of feels like every turn is intentional and necessary. I think if I had any complaint, it would be that it's kind of right-hander heavy. Like you're turning right a lot more than you're turning left, it feels like. A little off balance, but on the whole, Hockenheim is a great racing circuit. I think as a somewhat casual F1 fan, but a hardcore racing fan, these are the kind of circuits I wish the entire F1 season was made of. He says my lap times are consistent. That's nice. Thank you. We're just counting down the laps. I mean, we are the Max Verstappen today. Which, to be fair, I thought the AI would be a larger challenge at this track than it's turned out to be. Because I didn't tank this setup at all. So this is kind of... What you don't see is usually I'm a lot more hard on myself. A lot harder on myself. Don't think we've had a blowout like this since Australia. Oh. Computer just kind of dropping out. Thank you, computer. Locked the left front there. That was no bueno. We can see the beginning of lapped traffic ahead of us. DeVries, and then Perez again, having a bad day. Alright, we saved that. Most exciting thing to happen all day. These rumble strips, they've got a lip on the outside of them. It's real easy to kind of get the under tray of the car in a bad way on them. And you're kind of skidding, you know, you've lost at least one of your wheels off the ground. Just like that, we're right behind DeVries again. Wasn't a big deal, but it could have been. That could have been a big moment. Oh, it was a big moment. It could have been a colossal moment. Russell's actually coming into play here. He's 2 seconds back right now. We're getting, not only did we kind of halfway spin last lap, but also getting held up by DeVries there. Let's get around him. And hopefully Russell doesn't come back at us. A late race push from Russell could make this pretty interesting, though. That's why you run the races. Yeah, Russell's getting held up behind DeVries now. Kind of interesting to see how quickly he'll dispatch of that, because that'll basically be the race right there. If he gets around him quickly, he seems to have pace to come up here and challenge me. And he's around him. So now we find out what kind of pace Russell has. About 2 seconds over on this side of the track. Put a pin in it. Think about it. Come back to it in a couple of sectors. Wow, that doesn't help my effort. Didn't even feel like I was pushing that hard. The car just wouldn't rotate for me. Oh, Russell's right there. Never mind the pen. Have a bad turn, and that's what happens. Definitely going to have DRS.
Come on, don't make it easy for it. Make it go the long way around.
Make sure we don't blow the hairpin this time. He's got the DRS. He's going to go inside. There he goes.
Right side. Hold your line.
We kind of hopped the curb there. All right, P2 for now. We got to go get it back. The race is on. With about 10 left. We're doing a good job keeping out behind him. DRS for us here. Inside.
On your left. Clear left.
He's going to late brake. Hold us off. To be continued. The power of the DRS right there is just overwhelming. It really might come down to who gets it on the last lap. All right, we hold them at bay that lap. Good turn one. We've got traffic ahead of us to think about.
Captain Russell behind is increasing. It's now 0.7.
He's going to have DRS. Here he comes. Not close enough that time.
Back hard. Make them work for it.
Here's the traffic. All right, we got a lapper between us and Russell now. Hopefully we can drive away. We've also got Perez right there. We'll get some DRS off of if we get a little bit closer. He's around him, but we've definitely opened up a gap. Yo, hey, Lone Asian, how you doing? It's turning into a slight barn burner here. I thought we were running away with it around lap 40. But Russell has had a late charge, and now we're just kind of taking turns trading blows with lapped traffic here. Right now I've got the lead with about 5 to go at the line, or 6 to go at the line. So it's going to come down to the wire here, maybe. Starting lap 60 of 65. The interesting thing about Perez being this far back, a lap down almost, is that he's still got a fast car. He's not back here because of his pace. Something happened to him. So we're not able to just blow by him either. It's very possible we catch up enough to him to get bobbled up without being able to clear him. And then that would be a whole thing. Ooh, something happened to Russell there. We gained a lot of time. Whoops. it's getting real choppy there. Okay, kind of smoothed out.
Russell behind is now 4.0.
Seems like Russell's holding about 4 seconds back at this point. Ready to go? Yeah, at this point I'm feeling pretty safe from Russell as long as we don't have a problem. He did make us think for a bit there.
Stay focused. We can win this.
You heard the man, 2 to go. Just gotta close this one out. Of course, there's got to be something to complicate it, and that is Norris. It's letting Russell catch back up just a touch.
One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this.
1 to go. 1 to go, and we are winning.
Left side.
And I kind of think if we can get around the lapped car of Norris here,
Hold your line. Clear left.
that'll probably clinch it for us. But if we get stuck behind him, that could hurt us.
Right side.
There we go.
Clear. Clear to the right.
It'll be interesting to see now if Russell can catch up to and pass Norris, because had we not been able... Ooh, we are way wide. Okay, focus, Nifty. But had we not been able to clear Norris, which now we're not really clear of him, are we?
Car right. Clear to the right. Right side. Clear right.
All right. Hang on a second. By the way, last lap, take in Hockenheim one last time. Pretty darn good track that F1 should probably be racing at again. How is there no German Grand Prix? Speaking of German Grand Prix, I'm going to ruin the party for Mercedes. Audi comes away with the win, and Nifty does. A stranglehold, if not an insurmountable number, on the season standings for myself.